Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, folks, we're 30 minutes away before the start of the State of the Union address by the President of the United States. And 2 U.S. Navy ships with 10 U.S. Navy sailors have been apprehended, captured, and detained by the Iranians' Revolutionary Guard. And they haven't been released. 4 hours ago, I got reports that it's fine. John Kerry's talked to them. It was a mistake. And they're releasing them as we speak. They've already begun releasing them. They're not going to release them. They're not going to release them. And we'll be blessed if they release them tomorrow. We'll be extremely blessed if they get released within a week. This thing is a big win for the Iranians and the entire Islamic world to be able to dangle these 10 sailors in front of the world and the superiority of the Iranians. You got to hear me. And I don't know what the President of the United States, speaking in the State of the Union address tonight, was supposed to brag. This was a victory lap for him tonight. He was going to brag on his legacy and how the Iranian nuclear deal, the Iran nuke deal, was such a great thing to bring peace. Now, he may try to turn this around and say, hey, because of this deal, we're going to be able to work this out and get our guys back. And if we hadn't had this deal, then, this would be a difficult situation. I don't know how he's going to put a spin on it. That's probably the spin he'll put on it. Let me just tell you what's being reported as we speak. 5 minutes ago, 10 American sailors are being held in Iranian custody, detained, along with their 2 small U.S. naval craft that have been captured, and because they entered into Iranian territorial waters. And at least that's the story we're hearing. I don't know if they entered into Iranian waters or not. They may not have. I mean, you don't know what we're getting. You don't know what happened. The White House expects the situation to be resolved quickly. Oh, that's nice. Then it should be over. It should be over. It would have been, it should have been over within the first 30 minutes of the mistake. Very easily. Why it hasn't shows you the weakness of America. We keep losing, folks. We don't win anymore. We just lose, and then we lose again. And now we're losing big. A senior administrative official said that there's nothing to indicate this thing, there was anything hostile on the part of any entity in Iran. Oh, that's nice. Then why did they capture 2 of our boats and have 10 of our sailors off the ship now, interrogated on land? Adding that the United States has received high-level assurances that the sailors will be released promptly. They're still there. There has been voice contact with the sailors captured in Iran. A senior U.S. official told CNN, the sailors, 9 men and 1 woman, said they expected to be released in the morning. The official said, and the plan is to meet the sailors in an international waters after dawn, but did not say whether the 2 boats will be returning with these sailors or not. Probably not. They're going to strip those things down to learn every bit of technology they can. Certainly, everybody should be aware of the fact that we have been in touch with the Iranians, and they have assured us everything is fine. Okay? And so go ahead with the State of the Union address. Go ahead. Just go ahead. It's going to be fine. Get used to losing, America. Get used to it. We are used. We're getting tired of losing. Certainly everybody should be aware that everything's going to be fine. According to White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest. Well, that makes me feel better. Earnest said that the President Barack Obama will touch with members of Congress about the incident. How about address it with the American people tonight at the State of the Union, since the State of the Union not good right now. We have American personnel apprehended by the Iranians. We have American citizens rotting in the Iranian jails that we never got out. We have a nuke deal that's the worst in history. We have a stock market, the worst start since 1932. And not just a few things. Anyway, Josh Earnest said the President Barack Obama will touch it with a few members of Congress before he does deliver his State of the Union address, kind of get them up to speed. Now, the White House Communications Director Jen Pulaski told CNN's Wolf Blitzer in the Situation Room that the incident will not be addressed. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You've got to be. The President of the United States of America is not going to talk about this deal. He's not going to address the fact that 10 U.S. Navy sailors have been captured by the Iranians. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's going to be settled. Don't worry about it. Not even going to talk about it. Not even going to talk about it. He's going to encourage us. The U.S. is uncertain whether the vessels, which were sailing near the Farsi Islands in the Persian Gulf, intentionally entered Iranian waters or by mistake. Well, if they got in there by mistake, then that means I'm even more concerned. That means our systems, our technology, we don't even know where we're at. Now, I don't believe that, but if that's the case, I'm even more worried. Tell me you were spying. Tell me you were slipping in and out of there. Tell me you're on a mission, but don't tell me you don't know where you're at. Okay? Don't tell me that. Look, I have a son and a daughter-in-law in the Navy. Okay? I love the Navy. I love the United States military. I believe they are the best in the world, but they're not getting the direction they need. If this don't look, Secretary of State John F. Kerry, he's got it under control. He started immediately reaching out to the Iranians. That's nice. He talked to the Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Yaver Zarif. And once he was notified of the incident, according to the senior minister, that's good. That's a good thing. And when Kerry, the haughty one, reached Zarif on the phone, which he was left on hold for quite a while, but they won't tell you that, he explained that the boat had a mechanical problem and that the boat accidentally strayed into Iranian waters. Okay. I'm going to watch the State of the Union address. I may come back here after the State of the Union address and vent whatever frustrations I have left. I'm just going to try to contain it. I'm going to contain, refrain, and remain. Okay? Would you please pray for the United States of America? Pray for these 9 men and this one young lady that are right now captive by the Iranian Revolutionary Guard tonight. Pray. Ask God to protect them.